Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I want to talk about Pokemon Go for a little bit because a subscriber asked about it. Now, I don't want people to think that I'm going to bash Pokemon in any way. My niece used to enjoy Pokemon, watch a cartoon, have the toys and everything when she was a kid. I used to help babysit her, and it doesn't seem to be anything harmful. I don't see any problem with Pokemon. If you enjoy it, then you enjoy it. We all have our preferences of things we enjoy in life. That's your right to enjoy what you like. Now, my big concerns with it were already addressed on my Firearm channel as far as the situational awareness. I'm not going to cover any of that here. You guys can watch that. I'll link it here and down below for you guys if you want to see the other stance there. Now, the real issue that I have is that people are saying that, hey, this is a great thing. At least people are not sitting around on their ass on Candy Crush on the couch, so they're doing something physically active. While there is some truth to that, that also concerns me in the sense that when we as a society have become so sedentary that actually getting up, following things around on your phone could be seen as being physically active, that's the real problem. The problem is not with Pokemon. The problem is not that it has people up being active or not. The problem is that when we are at a point where we see that as being physically active, that is seen as a form of exercise, and we have problems in this country. That's why we have an obesity epidemic, that we would actually consider that to be exercise. That's pretty terrible. Now, I'm not saying that getting up and doing non-exercise activity can't help burn a few calories. It can't help you control your weight, because it can as part of a larger program. But if you're not doing some sort of resistance training and regular cardio on top of that, which should be the foundation of your fitness training and your health training and your wellness training, all of that, it all goes hand in hand. You need to be doing resistance training and cardiovascular activity of some type. That should be your physical activity. Other stuff like that is just secondary. They just help you burn through a few more calories, but they're not going to make you fit. They're not going to make you healthy. They're not going to make dramatic improvements in your blood markers, help you fight cancer, diabetes, heart disease, things like that to the same degree that real exercise will. So it's important that people differentiate between that. And we as a society can't let the mainstream actually see this as exercise. It could be seen as secondary activity to help you burn through a few more calories. And that's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. For people who want to burn a few more calories, lose weight a little faster, control their weight a little better, getting up and doing anything like that doesn't have to be Pokemon Go. It can be anything to where you're just a little more active, can be beneficial to you. Particularly if you have a sedentary job or you're in school full time and you're sitting down for work or for classes or whatever for long periods of time, having any extra activity is probably a good thing. But we need to understand the difference. If that's not actual exercise and fitness, it's not a structured program that's either going to improve your cardiovascular capacity, improve your strength, improve bone density, things like that. So it isn't exercise. It isn't really something that we should be counting as being physically active. And those of us who understand this do need to push that back into the mainstream so that people understand that it's not the same thing. There's going to be very, very little difference that's going to be made there. Probably 100 calories a day, maybe 200 if you're playing Pokemon Go a lot. But at the end of the day, could an extra 100 calories a day matter for someone who is at maintenance calories or who just needs a little bit of push in the other direction? Yeah, it could make a little bit of difference. Absolutely. I'm not going to argue that it couldn't. I think any reasonable person, because 100 extra calories a day turns into 3,000 calories a month, which could be almost a pound of body fat lost. It does add up over time. So I don't want people to think that it's insignificant, but it's not going to be a major weight loss or weight control tool. And it's certainly not going to give you all the other health benefits of actual training in a structured exercise program. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.